What's good, y'all? Welcome back to 49 Yard Line. It's been a good long minute. I'm glad we back. It's week one, game one. We got the W, and we're not sitting here talking about a loss. So let's just jump right into it and let's be happy about it. Was it pretty? Absolutely not. Was it Brock Purdy's best game? Absolutely not. Did we win though? Yes, we did. Do we have a kicker problem? Yes, we have a kicker problem. Still, Jake Moody. What's Why is he still on the team? Now, before I just jump straight into Jake Moody playing like trash, let's talk about our defense for a second. Now, the defense to me played a heck of a game. I am so glad that Robert Saleh is back. If we could keep him forever, man, we'd be in a good situation. They kept this game close. They stayed in it. They actually ended the game for us. That sealed the W. Now, our offense is something we should be worried about. Do we have a bunch of young players? Yes. We got a couple, we still got a handful of our core guys that can help mold these young guys into being something better. But in order to do that, they have to stay healthy. We lost George Kittle for the remainder of the game today. We lost Jawan Jennings. First time we really seeing him in action, and he's already injured. Christian McCaffrey does not look the same. He's old. He's older. Running backs, we all know they don't last forever. We may have seen the best Christian McCaffrey we were going to see this season. He got there. He was at his peak, at his high. And then he got on the Madden cover. And we all know that's like career suicide. So there's that. So, I mean, did he get used a whole bunch? Yes. Might have a real issue with that. And I've been having an issue with that. Those of you that have been here with me for a long time, you guys understand that I have a real issue with Kyle Shanahan using Christian McCaffrey so much. He runs that man into the ground. The same way that the Carolina Panthers used to do it, Shanahan does it even more. I mean, we just witnessed a season where Christian McCaffrey didn't play that good because he wasn't there. He was injured. And when he did come back, you can tell that he was kind of fighting through some things. He says he feels great now. He looked good, but he didn't look like the explosive Christian McCaffrey that we're used to seeing. And if we have other options out there like Robinson, then why do we have to run him into the ground so much? I understand why we use him in the passing game because he's incredible, and we like I said, we lost George Kittle, we lost Dewan Jennings. So we actually needed him, especially down the stretch, for Purdy to have some kind of blanket, some kind of covering, like something to give him some confidence of a place that he can go to on the regular basis, which is what he did. And Ricky Pearsall also had a good game today. He was open, he was running his routes good, his hands were short-handed, wasn't dropping passes. Like Ricky Pearsall had a good game. And I'm excited for the future with him. And I'm hoping that Purdy and Pearsall connection can get better and better. But today, Purdy was like average, like up until that last drive in the fourth quarter, his passer rating was just a little over 70. It ended in the 90s, but we can thank Tonjes for that. I mean, that guy came in when George Kittle went out and didn't miss a beat. Like he made some incredible catches, and we all know the fourth quarter that prayer that Purdy threw up in the back of the end zone, and Tom just answered that prayer for him. He adjusted like a wide receiver one should adjust to the ball. He came back to the ball and he snatched that ball out of that defender's hands because that was going to be interception number three on the day for Purdy. He had two, and they weren't good decisions. And he almost threw us out the game again. But that wouldn't have been the only way we would have lost because we wouldn't have really been in that situation if it wasn't for our beloved kicker, Jake Moody. I'm sorry. Jake Moody, man. And this is why I have an issue with Shanahan because he puts on a kicking competition in the offseason, but yet Moody wins the competition before he even plays a preseason game? Someone please explain to me how that even makes sense. How do you have a kicking competition without live game action? Like actually putting it to the test. There's no there's no real pressure in practice. Like what are we talking about here? Let's put him on TV when the world is watching, and let's see him kick some kicks in some situations that could be that means something in a game. No kicker got that chance. So to me, it feels like Shanahan is being stubborn. Like he just wants to be right. Why though? You want to be right so bad that it hurts the team? Like we seen you frustrated on the sideline over there. We seen you like ready to cuss out everybody. You were upset that special teams, especially the field goal unit, wasn't doing good. We had one blocked and he missed a chip shot. It don't get more chip shot than 27 yards. Like what? We can't even trust that. Us as Niner fans, we don't even feel comfortable in extra points. That doesn't make sense. We shouldn't have to feel like that. We should know at least the extra points are going to be automatic. We score a touchdown, we don't know if we're going to get to seven. We count them as six. If we get to seven, it's like, oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. But nope, because Shanahan decides we're going to just keep this guy and he's doing better and he was injured last year and he has a strong leg and all that. Like, bro, it doesn't matter if you have a strong leg. It doesn't matter if you're not accurate. If internally it seems like his confidence is shot. If you look at his face, he just looks like stale faced all the time. Where's the emotion in his face? I don't know. Maybe I just got a problem with his face. I don't know. But I also have a problem with his performance. And he's putting our team in situations that we shouldn't have to be in. I mean, if Brock is leading us down the field with limited options, and we get down there and you can't make a chip shot, and now we have to contemplate going for it on fourth down all the time, like we're the Lions. Like that's not a formula for any type of winning football. We're not even gonna talk about playoff football. That's a totally different thing. And I understand we was all excited in the preseason against the Raiders when he kicked all those field goals. He still missed one that game, by the way. But he had a good game, game winners, 59 yarders, overtime, like the whole everything, right? But then the very next preseason game, if you remember, he missed more kicks. And here we are, week one, talking about kicks that are easy. We're talking about chip shots, especially when you have one job. We can't trust you to do that. Why is he still on the team? He shouldn't be on the team. And I mean, I'm gonna jump off my Jake Moody soapbox because that's enough. But I'm sure we all feel the same. This man should not be on the team. He has to go. But that's the end of that. Back to this defense. I'm excited about it. Young guys mixed with veterans. They're playing hard. Like Upton Stout out there. That tip pass he had late in the fourth quarter, that was amazing. That was all effort. Hand-eye coordination was on point. Like those are the type of plays that can make or break a drive. We all know that tip passes can lead to more. That one ended up being incomplete, but later on, that can be tipped another direction and be an interception. Just getting those deflections mean everything. And on top of that, it hurts the quarterback's confidence. You saw Sam Darnold was frustrated after that because he threw a good ball. And then that happened, which later on led to another drive, led to Nick Bosa with a bull rush and pushing that guy into Sam Darnold, which caused a fumble. He ended up recovering that for us to win the game. Like our defense played good. They kept Seattle under wraps the entire game, pretty much. They gave up that early touchdown, and after that, they shut it down. And that's exactly what you love to see out of a defense, especially a new one. And we thought we were going to have issues mainly on defense. But it seems like after this, I know it's just one game, but it seems like our issues are going to be on offense. Again, last year we were 31st ranked in defense. I don't see that being the case this year. I think we can only get better because this unit hasn't played together long. They can only get better. And I feel like this is a great start to something that could be good. Us being young and youthful again and being able to make those deflections, that energy, that effort is there. The hunger was there again because these kids haven't accomplished much in the NFL. So they're hungry. They still have something to prove. They haven't been paid yet. We all know that changes things. So I'm excited for our defense moving forward. But now I want to talk about the offense a little bit more beyond the McCaffrey overusage. It's the Brock Purdy decision making that has me a little worried because those two interceptions didn't have to be. And it's like, I don't want to keep harping on like arm strength, but that Pearsall throw to the corner, which I thought was a touchdown, I'm sure many of you thought was going to be a touchdown, then it ended up getting deflected. It just it just doesn't seem like the ball has enough zip on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it doesn't feel like the ball has enough zip on it when other quarterbacks out here would make those plays. Now, granted, Brock Purdy is smart and he makes a lot of good decisions and he takes a lot of chances. He acts like he's a gunslinger, just lacking the arm strength. But maybe let's just say maybe he forced those things because he knew he was limited with his options. But that second interception, man, I, I really don't know what he was looking at. It was like a sea of Seahawks. They were all around there and one Ricky Pearsall. It was pretty obvious you shouldn't have thrown that ball over there. Throw it away. Live to play another down. But I'm not making 250 plus $1 million for the next 5 years. So I mean, what do I know? All I have is my eyes. And what I saw out there was him forcing some things. He didn't look like an MVP candidate, that's for sure. And he just looks like Purdy, the one we've been seeing. I didn't see like major improvement except for him trying to make a couple of jump passes. Like, what was that about? Is he trying to be Patrick Mahomes? I'm not sure. But I'm expecting more from Purdy. Sure, you got paid now, so I'm expecting more from him. McCaffrey, you did as good as you could do. Given the history of injuries and the age and the wear and tear on your body and our coach driving you to the ground. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. The same burst isn't there yet. Maybe you're not fully 100%. There was questions about you even playing today. But I'm glad we came out of there with a win. And that's really all I can ask. Every win's not going to be beautiful, and it's a week one win. So hey, as of right now, we're freaking undefeated. So I'll take it, and a division win on top of it, on the road. So good job, Niners, in finishing that. Tonjes, look, man, I freaking love you right now because you, sir, saved the day. You saved Purdy's numbers. You guaranteed us a win, a game-winning drive. You made some incredible catches today. You were ready when your number was called. Please, please keep that up. So I might have to put you on my fantasy team just because we're not really sure how long George Kittle's going to be out or if it's going to be an ongoing thing. But I appreciate you and what you did today. And you got a lot of eyes on you now. And us as Niner fans, we're ecstatic that you came out there and played the way that you did today. So appreciate that, big dog. And yeah, we're gonna be moving on to week two. And let's just see what we got. But I appreciate y'all for stopping through. I'm glad we back, baby. 49-yard line. We out here. Till then, I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one.